Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another live stream. Ooh, it is a juicy day. XRP is still trading right now at about $1. However, there are so many positive things written. Things are looking pretty damn juicy, and really Bitcoin is also setting up for something. So today, I want to talk a little bit about what we are thinking, what is about to happen, and all of that type of stuff. I'm going to quickly share the stream over on my Twitter and on the Discord, so then maybe a couple of people will join on in, because right now I don't really think there's anybody watching. I think we got 0 people, to be completely honest. We got 1 viewer, it says. All right, so just quickly trying to share that, and I think the 1 viewer is me. So once I've done that, we can really get started. Everyone. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just quickly sharing it over on Discord. But I think this is going to be a video which you can also watch after the live stream, because it's not going to be too much blabbering. It's mostly going to be just a story. So hopefully not too much annoyance. Come join me live. There we go. All right, I'm just quickly sharing that in Discord. Share, and here as well. I'm going to try to share it. There we go. Thumbnail isn't correct. You know what's really odd? Whenever I share a thumbnail over on Discord or something like that, it's always wrong, and I don't really understand why. But yeah, hey Mohammed, hey Saif. So a little bit about the story is, man, I've seen so many people ask me just now, what's gonna happen to XRP? What's been happening? Does the lawsuit have any effect? Is the price ready to burst? When are we gonna moon? Are we gonna fall down to 30 cents? I want to give you guys a little bit of my thoughts. I'm not going to give you a real prediction, a real price prediction like that, but I can give you some of the thoughts I've been having and what I think is about to happen, which usually does follow Bitcoin. I mean, logically, there's always a big correlation. I don't have the correlation chart open, but think about it. There's always some correlation. Let me type it in, actually. Correlation XRP Bitcoin. I'm going to assume it's about 50, 60%, something like that. We have 2 websites for it. So logically, it's going to always have to do something with Bitcoin. But let me quickly show it up here. All right, there we go. Here's the correlation between XRP and Bitcoin. So in this case, your Bitcoin XRP is actually 0.39. This is for the 24 hours. It's actually not that high. Let's see a 1 year. Okay, that's actually really low. Never mind. Huh. You would think that it would be a little bit higher than that, but wow, that's really low. Okay, so what we've basically been uncovering, discovering, whatever you want to call it, is that XRP is trading around $1. You can see here it's been going above a little bit, below a little bit, but really generally trading around $1. I've been reading some of these ideas here from a lot of people. It's been crazy. I've been reading so many ideas here. And one of the things I saw was this one right here, for example. XRP breakout on weekly time frame, no resistance ahead, question mark? And really, if you start to think about it from that perspective, here are the most important points, at least from a Fibonacci perspective. Logically, they do align a little bit surrounding important points. Like you can see, one is here, one would be right around here, one would be right around here. If you check it out, all we have to face right now is this little area, right? That's the area that we're in. That is from February of 2018. For the rest, there's really nothing else which has been holding us back. And the question does pop up, is there any heavy resistance that we're facing right now? Well, again, that's an argument which we could discuss. I mean, this area over here can act as a little bit of a resistance, yet it's not that strong. We didn't really face too much right there, and I'm just going to say the downtrend has started right there. Crypto had been just popping off to the downside, negative, as people weren't really bullish on it anymore. So I would say this is not too relevant anymore for right now. But again, that's just my opinion about these matters. It's just that here the buying pressure really wasn't there. No volume. You can see nothing really happening like right around that area. So what we're expecting right now is actually a little bit of a pattern like this. So once more, this is not my idea. This is from MMB Trader. But he also said down here, the answer is no, which is the answer to, is there any resistance really ahead? There is no strong resistance ahead, but consider the daily chart that shared the $1.08 resistance, simple and easy. More pump and rise is expected, but and only available resistances ahead are Fibonacci retracement levels, which is debatable. Because once more, you might put this up as a resistance for yourself. This is once more if you are into trading or if you're into buying more XRP. If you're thinking about buying more, that is what this is relevant for. Once more, it's not financial advice, but you might, take this in your freaking, I don't know, research package. I have no clue. We're going to take a small look at VeChain a little bit later, JK, because you're saying VET is pumping. I want to look at that because I do hold VET, as you guys know. The answer is no. More pump and rise is expected, and only available resistance ahead of Fibonacci. But take a look at the daily chart for the upcoming resistance situation. So this is the weekly, all right? And if you zoom in a little bit to a daily perspective, you're noticing strong resistance zone here. We bounce back from, well, this is all really not too relevant because this is his analysis from a little while ago, and we, boom, surged past it, right? Is this really his analysis from before? I'm not quite sure, but the daily, it isn't in this area. I mean, XRP went to about $1.10, so I'm not exactly sure what happened here. Yeah, it's this analysis from April 5th. And look at that. Look at what happened here in the meantime. We just surged past everything like crazy. And this was the biggest resistance for a very long while. Like, once more, there's no resistance for years. So we're really itching closer to price levels from a couple of years ago. So for now, XRP is strongly bullish, and it would be good for long-term investors. Take a look and don't miss it. Notice we may have a correction or two, but for now, precious strong resistance zone, 63 cents, 73 cents is now a strong support zone, and we're expecting strong support here. I would say this resistance zone that we saw is now acting as a support, which is at about 77 cents or so for XRP, which again is already pretty damn low if you start to think about it. However, what is my point? What is going on? Well, if you start to look at Bitcoin, this is really something we've said for a little while. It's looking to be trading at a certain pattern, right? This can be easier shown on Prime XBT. It is going up, up, up. It's been going up for months within the same channel for months. However, it is kind of itching towards the downside. It's kind of been sloping off a little bit, kind of been going down. And that does make us wonder, what is going to happen here? Very often when Bitcoin starts to go sideways but upwards, which basically means the slope is still positive, it still is going upwards, but sideways, which means that the lows get higher, but not at the same rate as before. It's not going as exponential, so to speak. That altcoin season is here. And we are all agreeing, I think, that altcoin season is going crazy. We're all pretty happy with altcoin season right now. These cryptos are just outperforming Bitcoin like crazy. There's almost no crypto that you could have bet on that is actually performing worse than Bitcoin is. Right now, for the last 3 months and last month, almost any altcoin is performing better than Bitcoin is. So once more, if you bet on altcoins, you're definitely in the right as of now, right now. Over the year, that's not completely true, but you guys get that, right? You guys get the bigger picture. So what does that mean? Well, that does kind of solidify our idea from a couple of weeks ago. I think we were talking about this a couple weeks ago when we said Bitcoin is going to go sideways right now. Then a couple of days ago, it's also a couple of weeks ago already, we were once more confirming Bitcoin will most likely keep retesting this area. And until we break through, we're going to assume that it's just altcoins taking over and Bitcoin not breaking through all-time high. But the question now that you're going to kind of ask yourself, and by the way, make sure you press the like button if you are enjoying the daily crypto news. We got 300 people watching and 25 likes. Man, we can get that to at least 50, I would say. The question we're wondering right now is Bitcoin going to break all-time high? Is it going past this little nub that we saw back here, right? Logically, if you check back into our Bitcoin chart here, you can see the kind of pattern that is made for itself. It's going sideways for now for the last couple of weeks. And we're wondering, is it finally coming back up here and going to break through, at least break through this level, and then hopefully retest the top of the top? If so, well, you can really bet that altcoins are going to be breaking out like crazy too. However, if Bitcoin touches it again, or actually is going kind of slowly but surely downwards and making another lower high, or a lower low, yeah, then altcoins might not actually be looking that good. And that's the bigger question for XRP. What has happened with XRP right now is the coin, and I like to say this one, I love to talk about this really. The coin has solidified its position at about $1, like somewhere around that. So the really beautiful point there is a lot of people expected to go back to 37 cents, 40 cents, something like that. It didn't happen. Why? Well, we got the rise because of some speculation, because of some hype. Yes, we got that because of the hearing. We got that because of the Coinbase relisting rumors. Even though the whole rumor of Coinbase relisting, let me quickly see it here, is still ablaze, I would say. CoinGate just relisted it for non-US customers. Crypto.com, I believe, relisted. There's one more. And there are going to be more exchanges who are going to relist it. However, Coinbase is the biggest hyper. But it's still there. The hype is still going strong. And if they list it, it's still going to pump, in my opinion. So what has happened here, and what I still think is kind of going on is the price here is being solidified because we're still expecting something big. Brad Garlinghouse tweeted out, "It's a good day. We had a positive hearing. Everything was looking good." It doesn't really have any incentive to fall down. I said a couple weeks ago, buying at 50 cents is a freaking luck. I've said that so many times, and still, you can see a lot of people now are nostalgic towards those 50-cent prices. You know what's the worst case, guys? There's a ton of people now asking, should we buy, should we enter? You know what's the worst case, at least in my opinion? If you buy right now, you're going to be down a little bit on your money. But if you go for the Dusty BC strategy, once more, I'm not saying you should. I'm saying that's something you could look into and then decide for yourself if that's a smart financial decision, is buying your way down, DCAing. In my case, I usually go for a -10 strategy. I would say a correction is something you can call out from about -10%. So if the price goes down 10%, you can call it a little correction, right? And if you buy that every single time, so every time it goes down 10%, you buy. It goes down 10% more, you buy. It goes down 10% more, you buy. Like we did right here, you're almost always going to win if the run is bullish. So the thing you're going to bet on then is whether or not the price is going to go down. I shouldn't say the price is going to go down because that's not really a bad thing. The trend is going to be over. So in this case here, we all know, we're in a bullish trend right now. Everything is looking good. You cannot tell me that this is looking negative in any way, shape, or form. Look at that. However, it could be that the trend is over, right? I personally am not going to say it is. I don't think so. But you could argue that. And that would really be the bigger, I guess, negative side about it. This is here at Crypto Total Market Cap excluding Bitcoin. You're seeing all coins are still doing amazing. It's not like Bitcoin is really special or anything like that. It's just, it's really, in my opinion, an interesting bounce at about $2 trillion. It does make you wonder, was there somebody betting on that? Not exactly sure. Like on $2 trillion and then bounce back from it. But I do think we'll just break it through. And we all know, because of all the articles I've shown you for a little while, that crypto has solidified. There is, in my opinion, no way that crypto is going down, basically. There's just no way in heck. Let's put it like that. I'm going to quickly see if you guys have written something down. Okay. Go look at BTT. Safe Moon. I still have not gotten anything to do with Safe Moon. I really don't think it's something to, make myself too worried about. Hey, thank you for the $1 AP. He says XRP $485 Simpson. You know what? I'm going to actually take a look at those Simpson predictions today, because there's been a lot of people who've commented that. I kind of think it's stupid, but from a different perspective, I got to respect, what people are thinking about that. So I'm going to look it up a little bit, all right? I will do my best. Crypto Joe says, what's up, Dusty? XP to the moon, baby. What's up, Joe? What's up, XP to the moon? Let's hope so. Let's hope one of these days we're going to see some even crazier surges. How you guys doing today, man? And where are you guys all watching from? For me, it is, as you can see right here, it's about 4 p.m. Things are still looking good for crypto. I'm still quite excited. So let's quickly dive a little bit into how far can it go? What is my expectation of XRP? Well, this is an hourly chart, so I don't really trade too much with this. This is just to give you guys some indication, and the big green line is the $1 mark. I think that's always interesting because, well, I mean, why would it not be interesting, right? Now, I see somebody say, is there a cup and handle pattern? Supposedly so. Again, does that really matter in my opinion? No, not too much. Because I don't really believe in the technicals as of points like this, but once more, that's just me. What I believe in, right? And I'll tell you guys really firmly. I believe in, if Bitcoin is going to continue this rise, XRP will pick it back up. And that's going to depend on whether or not we'll breach all-time high, whether or not we'll continue to make higher lows, and whether or not we will change this trend, basically. Right now, we're in a determining zone for Bitcoin. You can see it freaking clearly as day. This is where choices are going to be made and decided, whether Bitcoin will go through or not. And that is what's going to crush or make XRP. XRP right now, insanely bullish from almost any perspective you're going to look at it from. Do the technicals matter? In my opinion, they don't. In your opinion, they might. I don't really believe in them too much right now. I believe in people will buy like crazy if Bitcoin continues this run, as the lawsuit is kind of fixed. We've been hearing so much speculation about the lawsuit. We got this petition going on. We got so much stuff. And everybody, I would say, is just waiting. A Coinbase relisting, boom. XRP can literally go towards $2, just like that. And really funny, a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about XRP price predictions. You know how many people said $1 is not going to happen for the next 2 years and stuff like that? And we kept telling them, oh, well, it could definitely happen. One small bit in the lawsuit can really make it go. You're seeing that right now. We're at $1 per XRP. Are we going to fall back down? Well, supposedly, if Bitcoin is going to continue this rise, there's a really small chance that XRP is actually going to go back down towards this support area at about 70 cents or so. But here is another analysis on Bitcoin. Bitcoin, a moment of truth. This is exactly what I'm also feeling right now. We are in a really important spot, and you can actually draw it two sides. You can draw it two ways, depending on what exactly you think is the most quote-unquote important area. But you can see, right now, we are retesting that area. We're getting back there. We're gonna retest it. At least I'm predicting that we're going to at least go like a percentage or so more. And that's going to be determining everything. Right now, we've gone up, as you can see, clearly to kind of an ultimatum, and we're going to have to decide. Mario Roy says, foe. You calling me a fool or what? Foe. You see a cup and handle on the XRP chart. Thank you for your time, Dusty. But so I'm going to say once more, I personally don't think it is too relevant, but you can see it in there. I mean, I can definitely see the low cup and handle. You can see it in there, yeah. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Kydro says, I bought at 30 cents just a couple days before the halt of trading on Coinbase, and I've been holding ever since. Yeah, a lot of people actually have been doing that. But I'm just buying. And a lot of people are calling me dumb, calling me stupid. You know what? I don't really care, to be honest. Why? It's a bigger strategy. It's a bigger plan. If I'm a little bit high up right now, so be it, right? So be it a little bit. So be it. I'm selling off my Bitcoin like crazy because I'm thinking an altcoin season is still here. The numbers don't lie on that one. The numbers really don't lie. And I do predict that a lot of these altcoins will still outperform Bitcoin for a good little while here. I'm not exactly sure how long an altcoin season lasts, to be honest, but I do think it's not really over just quite yet. And so as long as Bitcoin is going to break through in the next couple of days, which I am thinking, I'm thinking it will, but you're not never really sure about that, things are going to be looking good for XRP. Things are going to be really looking good for XRP. This is, by the way, just from before. This guy was right on that. We have his new analysis, and he basically has said, what did he say now? I'm not exactly sure what he has said. I think also that XP will rise. Let's quickly check it out. Can we go back? Where's his previous analysis? Let's see if we can find it. This is from April 5th. This is April 8th. Basically, once more, this is the next area that we're going to be going to, 173. This is his idea. Well, actually, the first idea is going back to the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level from the big high in 2018 to the low of about March 2020, just basically the biggest low we've ever had at about 11 cents or so. And he says this is going to be our first area of interest. That's debatable. We might actually have a small little correction happening here. If you think about it here, guys, this is a weekly, right? Look at how high we're still looking. Look at how far up we still are. Things are still extremely early. But it's still all looking really good. Next couple of weeks are going to really go crazy. However, this is a weekly perspective. If we're only going to go there over the next like half a year or so, that's not really too bullish. I am expecting a little bit of a more swift run. But once more, that's just my idea. I would say we're looking good though. Sell targets, I don't got them. So if we're planning to do a small little trade here, and by the way, we're below $1 again, trading right now, just a little bit below $1. I didn't know how to title this video properly because there's a couple of things I wanted to talk about. If I was really trading this one quickly, XRP that is, I would most likely just try to, depending on how strong this $1 is going to actually be, I might just try to, sell every time it gets a significant chunk, or actually kind of the end of the swing basically. So in this case here, you saw a breakout above $1 with a confirmation, and you saw it swing over. So the second red candle again, I might just try to short those then, for example, then grab your way down maybe like 3% or so, or actually try to bet that it goes below $1, get yourself another like 7% gain or so, and then try to, whenever, again, kind of it confirms that the downside is over, for example, here maybe, the second candle, you try to buy back in. In this case here, would have been a little bit scary because we went down another 4%, but again, just maybe come up with a strategy like that. In this case here, I'm not really doing that though. So this is just kind of a guessing game as to what I'm saying right now. We're hovering around $1 though. We are hovering around $1. Let me see what you guys are saying. Dusty, are you going to sing the song when it hits $1 again? You want to say, you got to pump it up. You got to, because they're trading around $1 the whole time here, guys. So that would be a little bit difficult. If I got to, keep, hey, we're back above $1. You got to pump it up. Go completely crazy. I should also go take a look at how to play music in the live stream. Maybe that would also be a fun thing, huh? To have it in the background, but I'm not sure how to do that. I'm typing it. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work. Okay, something just fell here. Okay, either it's a bird on the roof or it's a fucking, oh, I shouldn't cuss like that. Maybe it's a big freaking rat or mouse. Give me a second. What is this? Okay, yeah, it was a bird. I scared the bird. He's gone. There was a bird on the roof. I looked at the window. I showed him my face. He got scared. So I was like, "What's this?" There was some crazy. No, that's crazy. I was a little bit afraid. I was like, "No, what if it's a mouse or something like that? Huh? Wouldn't be too nice." It's not bad, but it wouldn't be too nice. Let me see. Being suppressed below $2 trillion. Yeah, it might also be just some bigger idea, bigger picture to actually let it stay below 2 trillion. Maybe there's actually some bigger plot once more. Because we saw those central banks, we saw the bigger wealth managers, we saw all those institutions coming in. So there's really no more question, in my opinion, that this is going to skyrocket. Even regulations, Mr. David Schwartz has also said, regulations can come in, but it really won't break it down. You cannot outlaw crypto all the way. And Hardik, you're back again with the support. Thank you so much. But do not spam as much as you do, brother. Please. Just keep it chill. And Abdel, welcome, brother. Will XRP be $1,000 by the end of the year? I don't think so, brothers. I don't really think so, to be honest. But again, maybe I'm a negative Nancy. You can call it out. I don't think it's going to get there. But hey, maybe. We're still up on our XRP that we bought yesterday. Or the day before. What's the date? It's the 9th. So 2 days ago, we were buying XRP during the live stream. We're still up on that. So that's still looking good. And this petition, by the way, a little side on that one. I think it could have done way better. It could have done way better if he only had taken off this end the Ripple lawsuit. That part is a little bit scary in my opinion. I personally don't know if I would sign it, mostly on that basis. I don't really want the lawsuit to be ended. I want the lawsuit to be, having a positive verdict for Ripple, basically. But I don't want it to end, really. That would be bad, I think, right? That wouldn't be too good. If they end it, then there's basically no verdict and they're going to have to go sit around the table. But we all know the SEC cannot do things with sitting around the table. So he's basically asking for complete SEC reform, which is really difficult to achieve. And a petition like that is most likely not going to do anything. And by the way, some people were asking, the Patreon, there's nothing really too crazy on there. I just make an update every time I buy a bulk. And so I, for example, was explaining why I'm buying the dip a couple of days ago. That worked out like a charm. I told you guys a couple of coins that I'm buying right now and stuff like that. It's not the most special thing in the world, right? It's not too crazy, but it is something that maybe people are interested in. My whole portfolio is in here. There's a couple of videos on how to stake and how I'm making passive income with crypto. Because to be honest, if you have enough money in crypto already, you're going to never have to work a day in your life again. I've also explained that in the $1 million video, though. You don't even have to have $1 million, though. It's a lot easier than that. Because $1 million is definitely a little bit of a higher goal for most, I would say, huh? So yeah, what else do we have here? Let's quickly see. This one, I sometimes am so sad when I see this again. I remember so well. I have a couple videos here where I'm saying, ooh, 22 cents per XRP. This is not even a long time ago. When we were talking about 22 cents per XRP towards 28 cents, we were all so happy. This video here is, the video is in my memory of 50 cents XP range. I will miss you, but it's time to move on. And there's a loud freaking sound on that. It's ridiculous. But the bigger point once more is 50 cents, man. It kind of feels like it's a long time ago, but it's only a couple of days ago since it was at 50 cents. And my question right now is, when was the first time that you guys bought XRP? Like the first time. Let's see. All right. John Deaton has also said something, and this I am always so excited about to read because John Deaton, he's an interesting guy. Wait a minute. Didn't he say like a dozen times, quote, "We don't comment on specific products," end quote. Why did he and Hinman go out of their way to give Bitcoin and Ethereum clarity? And why did he authorize the filing of the case against XRP on his way out the door? Hashtag, it's a heavy hashtag. Stephen Bull also asked the question, as I was asking earlier, can we actually sue Jay Clayton? Can somebody do that? I'm not sure how that works. How about Hinman as well? I'm not sure. I'm also not sure exactly what it would result into, but that's a reply to this one, which says, was Jay Clayton hallucinating? Okay, it's an article on MarketWatch. Let me quickly pull it to the side here to make sure it doesn't open anything crazy. MarketWatch. Okay. It is all good. It's all good. MarketWatch. Okay, let's show it back in. SEC Jay Clayton says Ether isn't a security, reiterating the regulator's stance. Ooh. Okay. The SEC Chairman Jay Clayton has endorsed remarks made by colleague William Hinman, who declared crypto Ether not a security, a move that is sure to put owners of the second largest digital currency at ease. The confirmation came in a letter dated March 7th this is what year? 2019. Okay, March 7th to Rep. Ted Budd, who along with Coin Center, a nonprofit research and advocacy center focused on crypto, had asked Clayton for clarification on Hinman's comments made last year. I agree with Director Hinman's explanation of how a digital asset transaction may no longer represent an investment contract if, for example, purchasers would no longer reasonably expect a person or group to carry out the essential managerial or entrepreneurial efforts. Under those circumstances, the digital asset may not represent an investment contract under the Howey framework, wrote Clayton. So the thing they're comparing it with was this. Okay, let's quickly see. From the 4/6 transcript of the hearing on Discovery before Judge Netburn of Discovery, what excerpts did you find? Read the full transcript in our document library. Was the WSJ hallucinating in 2018? Let's cover these two things as well. Let's open this one first, which is the cryptolaw.us part. We can actually open it up, the thing here. Okay, so the court, just a quick clarifying question. You distinguished the speech, Mr. Hinman's speech, suggesting it was not a pronouncement, but rather just a speech that referenced Bitcoin, and so is it. Does the SEC take a position that as of a certain date, its position was official as to Bitcoin and Ether? This is referring to the call where the SEC was saying like, okay, but Hinman's speech, that was just a speech. We didn't make a decision over there. We made the decision a little bit later about what the status of Bitcoin and Ether were. Mr. Bliss, then the lawyer, says, so I want to make that clear that this is my understanding of the current situation, and I don't want to be overly technical, but the SEC itself, my understanding, it has not taken an official position. There is no action that it took, so to say, Bitcoin is not a security, Ether is not a security. And then we have WSJ, Wall Street Journal. Let me quickly once more open it on the side here to make sure it's okay. Okay, so we're going to open the Wall Street Journal. Is that a free website? Can we check that out ourselves? We will see in just a second. Okay, it is all good. It's all good. Ether shouldn't be subject to SEC regulation, official says. Remarks indicate a crypto is clear from oversight that could have imposed significant requirements on Foundation. Okay, I can only read a part of the story. The world's second most valuable crypto isn't an investment that should be regulated, and stocks and bonds are, a senior U.S. regulator said Thursday. The remarks made by the top SEC commissioner indicate Ether is clear from the SEC oversight that could have imposed significant regulatory scrutiny of the foundation and programmers involving with creating it in 2014. Ether is a crypto on par with Bitcoin that isn't subject to extensive investor protection rules, the security regulator enforces, SEC Corporation Finance Director William Hinman said. Quote, based on my understanding of the present state of Ether, the Ethereum network and its decentralized structure, current offers and sales of Ether are not security transactions, Mr. Hinman said in remarks prepared for a San Francisco conference. There's a couple things which is interesting. One, which I would say that's interesting is, well, he says that, but it's about the current situation, right? He does actually not really mention Ethereum's past in all of this. And you would actually say with XRP, it is also not a security now. Right? I don't think anybody can say XRP right now is a security as, well, they have utility. And XRP will be able to survive without Ripple. And there's too much money going in it right now. Literally, if Ripple were to get the lawsuit like negatively fixed, where something bad happens to XRP, for example, or Ripple gets messed up and they cannot operate anymore, XRP will figure itself out. There are so many people involved with the project right now. It'll figure itself out. There was issues with Bitcoin in 2013 and whatever, 2017 even. You can have a fork, you can have an up, you can have a lot of different things. But in the end, if it's so big, if there's so much money involved, it will figure itself out. Okay, Hardik, I'm gonna actually ban you from the chat if you keep spamming like that, brother. Stop it, man. It's why are you doing that? Team Empty says, how about get to $10 first? What? Vet is starting a run. Let's quickly actually check out VeChain then. You guys keep mentioning it. Do I have it in the list? I must. Here we go. Okay, Vet is going pretty hard indeed. But yeah, Vet is actually, if you once more are on Patreon, you have my portfolio, you'll know. Vet is something I do hold quite dearly. I've been holding Vet for a very long time too, man. Not gonna lie. Very long time. Still extremely happy with this one. The only problem which you might encounter is I have a lot of Bitcoin in my portfolio. Why? Well, it depends on how much money you have, whether or not that's smart, at least in my opinion. If you have a ton of money, it might be a little bit better to actually put more into Bitcoin than into some altcoins, even though I am personally expecting an altcoin season to still continue on for right now. Bitcoin is basically the hedge, right? That's the coin that the big corporations are betting on. So you going for that one is basically keeping your position secured. If you go for altcoins, there's a higher probability of profits, and there's a really good probability that it will work out, but you're not certain because we don't know what type of regulations might actually ensue. That's also something I really cover very often, I believe, on the channel, is that you're not quite sure with all these altcoins, and you really are sure with Bitcoin that the regulations will be okay, at least in my opinion. With XRP, for example, we do know that the real use is there. You can't really take that away again and all of that. But you still don't really know, once more my opinion, whether or not some crazy guy, like for example here the SC lawsuit, is going to come in and wreck it. And with Bitcoin, you kind of know they can't really mess it up anymore. It's already too big. Once more, my opinion on the matter. When is the next date for the lawsuit? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure what date is nearest, what date is much more the most important. I know in the hearing we said next week, but I honestly don't even know exactly what is next week. I still have to inform myself a little bit about that. If you guys know, let me know. And Ferdy, welcome back, brother. Amin says, with hello, I am Iran. Oh, what are you saying, brother? What? Okay. Whoa. I don't know how to answer that question, so let's skip that. Dino says, what is Digibyte doing? I think you mean Digibyte. I don't know. Selling moneymaker, Gavivi, to the moon. Honestly, guys, once more, I'm going to put it once more. I keep trying to say it, but hey, I still think we're going to be going to the moon as long as Bitcoin stays on its road, which I do think it will. Let's go. I think it was a 4-hour that we had it on, actually. As long as we, once more, break through the structure, which I still think we will, things are going to be looking good. And this is basically what it's looking like. In another form, it's this right here. If we still break through, things are going to be looking really good for altcoins. We don't want Bitcoin to skyrocket too much because that would be bad for alts as the dominance for Bitcoin picks back up. You can see it on CoinMarketCap here. If you go to the Bitcoin dominance, for example, you can see if the Bitcoin dominance gets too high, which basically means Bitcoin is more of the market, then of course the way that Bitcoin moves is also going to decide the market more, and we don't really want that. We want the lower domination, what is it called? Dominance for Bitcoin. That would be better. The lower the better, in my opinion. If we're talking about altcoin season, that is. And it is doing a good job right now. So we started the year at about 72%, sorry. Right now we're at about 55 or so. So yeah, the way it's going is really awesome. Dusty, you need to make some more mods. The Hardik guy is relentless. The problem with Hardik as well is that he is always there, you know. So I mean, it's it's a difficult one. Freddie says this coming Monday is next big day for the trial, but no phone connection. Okay, so what is happening on Monday then? By the way, the computer is going nuts. Nomadic, you know what? I'll also make you a moderator then. I trust you as well. Add moderator. You're always there early for all the videos. Yeah, man, I mean, I think you got me, man. I think you got me. So what is happening next week then? Let's try to figure it out. XRP XRP lawsuit dates. Because we got a couple of parts. We got this telephonic hearing, it has like a second part and a third part, I think, or at least a second part. But I would say the motion of, what is it called now? Of Ripple's early notice, or what is it called? Early notice, I think. Due notice. I don't know the official name for it. Like the notice that also has some date, but I thought that might be next month. I'm not sure. Let me quickly see what you guys are saying about that. What's the next important date for XRP? Yo, Dusty, is the whole I'm not a financial advisor simply for legal reasons? I see a lot of YouTubers say I'm not a financial advisor, but but buy this right now. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. So the whole I'm not a financial advisor is also just to tell people, in the end, I'm human, you're human. So even though I might be a financial advisor from a real perspective, I might have my degrees, I might be a financial advisor. It is smart to say I am not, because there might be some guy thinking, you know what, this guy knows what he's talking about, let me buy it too. Yet in the end, we're all guessing. It's never a certain game. And if somebody all of a sudden is going to throw his whole life savings because you said so, because he trusts you, you have a problem. So if I'm saying buy this right now, but once more, it's your own risk, I'm not a financial advisor, that's still kind of me saying to other people, yeah, you might buy this, but in the end, I'm an idiot. So why listen to me, right? So it's kind of it's a safeguard for both of us. You also just don't want to hurt people and think, hey, that they should fully trust you in those decisions. Because in the end, I always try to make sure that they know there's a ton of things which are possible, but it's all kind of a guessing game. So whenever I'm saying that, hey, this can happen, just understand it's always a guess. You're never 100% certain. I know we can lose stuff. Everybody should know that. And I think 95% of the people do know it, but there's this small 5% who just blindly trust, or who just think, you know what, screw it, let's go for it, and actually lose a ton, potentially. Again, that's a worst case, but it does happen sometimes. So if somebody asks me, for example, is it a good time to buy? From a certain perspective, yes, it's always a good time to buy, as I've explained tens of times before. But from a different end, I mean, it's always a risk still. Okay, you guys are saying 12th of April motion to dismiss, all right. Stephen Q says, here's what the schedule is for the next case. Mr. Garlinghouse and Mr. Larson's motion to dismiss are due on April 12th, next Monday. Okay, let me see. Motion to... Oh, okay, wait, I have another... SEC hearing in positive case. U.S. grants, okay. I have the Reddit open. Maybe there's a full list of dates on Reddit or something like that. I'm just hoping. Sometimes, people just... Because, I mean, in one of the videos before, I actually had the whole schedule. But right now, I don't know where it is, so I'd have to look through, and I'm too lazy to do that. This is all too old. Too old. 1 month ago. For your information, most SEC cases take anywhere from 6 to 12 months. Okay, this is all not really relevant. You guys are saying Monday. Let me look it up here. Monday, Ripple motion to dismiss. There we go. We have one from March. Let's go for April 12. Okay. We got investorpalace.com. It doesn't say anything about 12, but maybe we'll see it once we read through. This article here, Ripple lawsuit dismissed, not yet, but signatures to stop the war on XRP petition grow. Okay, we might get a date. No, I don't see any date here. Never mind. Let's type in 12. Okay, we got debated a little bit. Not gonna lie. I got baited a little bit. There was nothing of relevance right there. Freddie also says, Mr. Garlinghouse motion to dismiss. John Dean's motion to intervene is okay. So we got two. Okay, that's the good part. Mr. Garlinghouse and Mr. Larson's motion to dismiss are due on April 12th, 2021, and John Dean's motion to intervene is due on April 19th, a week from next Monday. Okay. I see $5. John Smith says, yo, Dusty, I saw Alex Cobb's stream got guidelines struck and one of those scam channels deleted. What do you mean with that, brother? You mean just a channel got deleted? I'm not exactly sure what you mean. You mean he was streaming something he shouldn't have done? You mean I should take down the scam video thing? Or what do you mean? Yo, Dusty, I saw Alex Cobb stream Ged. You're saying Ged? guidelines struck, and one of those scam channels deleted. Let me see quickly if Alex Cobb is still streaming right now. Alex Cobb, let me quickly see. So now there's no more stream right now. Okay, let me see then on Twitter if you said something about it. And I'm also going to quickly put down these dates then, because I got to look into it a little bit. Let me see where you said it, Ferdy. Okay, I'm going to write it all down here. I'm a little sheet on the side. That might be smart. Might be stonks for me to do that. I'll just put it into, here we go. There, that's one part. I'm just quickly copying everything that you guys are saying just to be smart. Let me see. Where else did you say that your stuff, brother? Okay, there we go. Okay, so what I've written down is Mr. Gonghauser, Mr. Larson's motion to dismiss are April 12th, the next Monday. John Dean's motion to intervene is due April 19th. And then the SEC's motion to strike Ripple's lack of due process and fair notice affirmative defenses is due on Thursday, April 22nd. So logically, those are important dates for the price as well. Let me quickly see if John Smith says anything in the meantime. John Smith, have you said anything else? Can you guys check if Alex Cobb said anything over on Twitter about his thing getting striked down? I'm checking it now, but I'm not seeing anything. Because that might be something I have to think about then. If your things get taken down, you cannot post for a week, which is very annoying. So that's something to think about. And since I made a warning video of scams yesterday, I'm a little bit afraid. You know, maybe the YouTube algorithm, which is the best algorithm in the world, is going to look at it and be like, this is a scam. So I'm thinking about that. Okay, so no, I don't think it got taken down. I think he just took it down himself, maybe. I'm not sure. He's not saying anything about it on Twitter. He is saying, however, I'm not following Alex, so I'm not sure if I can DM him. I haven't spoken to him ever. So, okay, you're saying just leave Alex a DM. I could do that, I guess. He meant GED education and no longer subs to him. I have no idea what you mean with that. Alex Cobb streaming GED guidelines struck and one of those. Man, I'm too dumb maybe to understand what you're trying to write. Alex is in the hospital operation, but did the video get taken down then or not? Saw video Twitter. Oh, but you know what, guys? I see so many people asking, where can I buy XRP? You know, that's literally maybe the most asked question, like, out of everything. And it's so simple. If you are in a place, right, and I don't really care which one, you know what you do is you go grab your phone or whatever the frick you're using to watch this video. You go to this thing called Safari, Google, pick something. You open it up. Boom. All right, once you've done that, this is going to be very important. It's a really trivial step. You type in how to buy XRP, and then there comes the really crazy part. You put in the place where you live or where you're asking or inquiring about. So if you live in New York, you type in how to buy XRP, new space, York. Enter, boom. And you're going to get yourself a couple of answers. Most likely. Is it possible to buy it in New York? Frick if I know. I have no clue. Go check it out for yourself. It's, yeah, I mean, places which you could use are, for example, an Uphold, a bitrue. Those you could use. Another part is you could always buy Bitcoin on an exchange which is allowed in whatever place you live in, and then transfer it somewhere else to buy XRP if you really wanted to. Uphold not your own crypto. Man, I mean, I don't really, just figure it out. It's not difficult. Okay, check Twitter. I'll check Twitter. I'll check it. What else was I doing before that? I wanted to show you guys something, but I kind of got distracted by the freaking questions of people asking, where can I buy XRP? Well, I get that question so freaking often. It's ridiculous. Wait, we also got this tweet just now. I see this. Somebody says, confirmation date? Schwab expects activist SEC under Gensler. Senate said confirms to vote. To be honest, I'm not also sure if Gary Gensler is just going to confirm everything. Brett Garlinghouse and whatnot have said it's going to be bullish for him to come back in or really nice, but in the end, we don't know if he's actually going to fix stuff. We don't know if he's going to be better than the rest, because you might understand it doesn't mean he's actually respecting our verdicts, right? It doesn't mean he's actually going to be fair. What makes you think that all of a sudden the SC is going to change and be nice to us? Just my thoughts, just a quick little thought. Oh yeah, so I remember again. I wanted to pick up BitThumb, the Korean exchange, to show you guys. And I even sent I even sent Live CoinWatch another message because they kind of were lying to me. So I sent them and I said, "Oh, this will never happen again. We're so sorry." Because I asked them, you fixed it last time, so what happened now, right? And on Live CoinWatch, basically what I asked them, and maybe it's already broken again. So then I'm gonna send them like, "What are you talking about?" So what I did to them is I sent them a message like, "Hey, XRP volume here. You can see the markets, right? You can see them all. You can see the depth chart. You can see the breakdown. In the breakdown, usually BitThumb is quite big. In this case here, it's 300 million. On BitThumb itself, it says it's freaking, it's actually really low. Okay, so this time it actually matches up. XRP is not trading as high as it usually does over there. A couple days ago, it was like 700 million. But if you look into volume here in this little list, it's not there. And right now, for the first time in a little while, it actually is, right? However, when you used to type it in, you could find it. So, for example, typing in KRW, you could find the pair. But if you were to look at it like just in this list, you wouldn't find it. Also, this little percentage here of volume said no percent, or it didn't say anything. Right now, it says 5.71%. So it was just a little bit strange because it did show up at the breakdown, but didn't show up here. But it got fixed. And the question, in my opinion, also is, do they calculate that for the price? I would say you should, because it is a price, but I do get it from both sides because it's such a big outlier that, you might call it redundant or stupid. Same thing for Bitcoin's calculation. It should also be there. If it isn't, that would be strange. Let's quickly see if it's actually in there then. Let's see if we can see any Korean exchange. We are not seeing that. Well, Engine to Bitcoin is going insane. Look at that. 190 million for Engine to Bitcoin. That is huge. We're not seeing any Korean ones in here. Maybe I'm blind though. Let's quickly see what the volume on that was. Almost $300 million. So it should also be like right around this area. Let's quickly see. Did I miss it? Maybe there is Korean won. No, I don't see it though. I don't see it, no. So they also don't have it for Bitcoin. Maybe they only fixed it with XRP right now because I told them. Oh, you can't even find it if you type in Korean won. Korean won. That's odd. It's also not even in this list. It's not even in the list. Huh, that's strange. Michael P says, "Hey Dusty, where do I get money from? Maybe work, something like that. Stuff that can get you money. Begging can get you money too. It's definitely possible. What else is possible? There's quite a lot of things possible to get money, man. Let's stay with the legal options though. I was thinking about a couple others, but let me not say that just now. Hey guys, if you're watching right now, make sure you press the like button. Help out a little bit. It helps out with the channel, and also make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so, because usually there's about 50% of the people that are watching that are not subscribed. But I want to try to get to 85,500 today. So make sure you press the subscribe button as well. Okay, you guys all tag me over on Twitter. Okay, let me check it out. I go to Twitter and I go see what you guys tagged me in. Notifications. Okay, where? I don't see it, to be honest. Mentions. No, my last mention was 50 minutes ago. Or are you talking about that? We got this. This is 50 minutes ago. Stay well clear of Nexo. They are not licensed in Europe. Their license were revoked. Ooh. There's also a class action currently underway with this one listed as just the beginning. Okay. Ooh, that's actually really important to know that. I'll talk about that a little bit later. I'm going to have to look it up a little bit. But I've said before, Nexo is not my preferred exchange. If you're wondering what I'm using, a link is down below in the description always. I use, then I forget the name. I use bitrue most of the time. It's just my personal preference. Yeah, and I mean, if there's already now, I can see the amount of plays on this video, right? It says there's 7,216 plays that people I think have pressed the video or something like that, which is not the same as views but plays, right? I think it's about, let's say, half the views or so. And still there's only 200 people who liked it then. I'm like, why did you not want to help out? It doesn't hurt you at all by pressing the like button, and it helps the video out a little bit, so why not? But maybe I'm skewed because I'm the person making the video, where I'm like, it would be nice to help, but people don't really give a crap. I can also get that, though. Okay, Dusty is Jono van den Berg at Twitter. Check it out. I'll show you in just a second here. I'll show you. So if we go to notifications, there's nothing. Mentions, 44 minutes is the last one. Let me see. Jono van den Berg. Liz, I stand with Ripple. Andrew, Stefan, Antonio, Bull. I'm not hiding anything from you, brother. I just don't not see it. Van den Berg, Van den Berg, Van den Berg. When did you tag me then? Is it a couple of days ago? Or... because I'm not sure where to find it, brother. Hey, Dusty, shout out to you, Idol. All right, shout out to you, Top Gun Maverick. What is Jonathan van den Berg? I don't know. He said he tagged me on Twitter, but I don't see it. Yep. So I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for some interesting. Dusty, did you brush your teeth today? Obviously, first thing I do in the morning. 99% of the time is the first thing I do. Why are you asking me that, though? Why are you wondering about that? Hey, are there a chance to get to $3 in the end of May? It's not financial advice, as Tristan says. Is it possible? I would say, yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's possible. It's not too strange. Hey, Kathleen became a supporter. Hey, that's pretty cool. I would say that's the same thing as being a subscriber to a lot of these Twitch channels or to the streamers usually. Become a supporter or a member of the channel. Flexon says, Dusty, when are we all going to get rich? Well, not asking for financial advice. I see you. Well, it's really difficult. Ferdy, I'm a bitrue ambassador. If you need help at bitrue, hit me up, anybody. Nah, that's BS. It doesn't work that way. bitrue has one of the worst supports out of everything. So, I mean, it's definitely bad. It's very bad, bitrue support. I'm just going to quickly put that out. It's not good, bitrue. But Nexo, even though the support is faster, they just don't have answers. It's like, oh, we don't know. We don't support. And bitrue just doesn't answer properly. Dusty, Adi says, I always stream. It's like the 4th time I've streamed in a long time. I just streamed the last couple of days a little bit, but it's also not that much, though, if you think about it. Who doesn't have an hour? I mean, you're watching, so, I mean, do you have anything to do in your life? I would say yes. You can, I mean, I have an hour to spare in a day sometimes. I mean, what? Okay, you said, how about now? I tagged you again on Twitter. Okay, let me see. Let's see where this was. It was here. Oh, here it was. Okay, let's try again. I'll refresh for you, brother. Let's see. Are you tagging the right Twitter account? Because I don't know what you're doing, but you're not tagging me. TheDustTVC. Follow me over on Twitter. If you haven't done so already, you're missing out. But I got to quickly come back to what I was saying before. All right, I think for the people that are just tuning in just now, they're asking what are you talking about at the start? I was saying whether whether XRP is going to rise, go crazy is mostly dependent on Bitcoin. And I would say we're going to retest the top, but we don't really know for sure. We have, however, set a pretty good bottom here, as you can clearly see. And we're basically hoping right now for a bounce above our prior level here, which is basically all-time high for Bitcoin, or another bounce from right around here, this area, like right here. From a different perspective, you can also watch it like this, where it's like we're basically closing in on something, and we want to break out. This is the area we want to break out from to the upside. That's what we're hoping. Looks like we lost the $1 line. It's not really a big deal, though. I mean, $1 in this case wasn't even a big resistance or anything like that. It was mostly just our mental. It was like in our minds, it was a big area. Because, I mean, look at that. It's hovering around $1 if you look at it from a broader perspective, but it's really not that, it's not really clinging to $1 at all. There's no real big hiccups. There's like one. But for the rest, there's really no real hiccups. And here you can see it just pulls through like that, just pulls through like that. $1 on its own is really not a point of significance. You would kind of think so, but it isn't. Okay, let me see. Freddie says, Dusty, this is why I write it. If you need help, ask me. I will make it happen. Beta Lasermeister. I mean, to be honest, still, how are you going to make it happen, though? But I'll send you. I mean, yeah. The only thing I actually wanted to know from them, I mean, yeah, you know what the support said, Freddie? They said go email Kuris Wang. All right, I emailed him, never got a response as well. And then I emailed back to the support saying you told me to message him. I did that, no response. They don't reply. So I was a little bit, a little bit annoyed by that. And I had an issue back in November, still not resolved. Had an issue back in March, still not resolved. Because they just don't reply anymore after a little while. Dear user, sorry for late reply. You can write email. Best regards. Okay, I do that. And then it's stupid. But all right. People, okay, B Rush says people need to have diamond hands. Well, no, I mean, yeah. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Kathleen says, hey, this info is free. $5 a month to support Dusty? Come on! That's the fee for a cup of joe at a popular coffee joint. Support Dusty. Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you a lot, Kathleen. So I should have maybe thought about it better because there's a difference, right? I have now the YouTube button to become a supporter, but I also have the Patreon, and I might have to reconsider that. Because with Patreon, I think you have to pay an 8% fee. And payment fees, which is another couple percent, maybe let's say 2-3% or so. And there's also tax for some people. But on YouTube, it's at least a 30% fee plus a couple other things maybe. And that's like at least a 30% fee. And then the question is, should I go for only Patreon because the support is bigger? Well, like in this case here, this is a higher monthly fee, of course. But also you get more stuff because you get spreadsheets, you get some updates on my portfolio and whatnot. Or should I keep both of them? Because, well, some people don't like to be on a different platform. And you also get some emojis here. You get the cool green name. And I'm always going to see your comments and stuff like that. I'm not sure. Dusty, are you in on the GME hype? Not too much. Not too much. I was pretty excited about it when it first came up. It was pretty exciting. Pretty cool. But that was mostly also because XRP was trending back then, huh? In the end, yeah, it's not too exciting for me as a crypto guy. Nomadic says, I lost my job due to the world situations, haha, or else I would support. I haven't been unemployed for years. It's not a problem at all, man. You keep your money for yourself if you need it, man. No, don't feel guilty for that. No worries at all. Free Cutlery says, hi, Dusty. What would you ask Ripple Labs right now? I would say I would ask him, oh, that's a really difficult one. What would I ask Ripple Labs? Basically just the CEO / co-founder. What would I ask him? I would most likely ask him, are you planning to ever make your specific XRP usage public? Like the real information about XRP on its own. You don't feel guilty? All right, you're not a moderator anymore, man. What the fuck? Hey, what are you talking about, bro? What are you doing? Should I sell more RDD for another coin? I don't hold RDD anymore. I've sold that one a little while ago, personally. But I used to hold... I might have a little bit of RDD somewhere, but I couldn't find it. So I'm thinking I've sold it then. Because I did have it before, but it's gone. Freddie, Kuris Wangs is a CEO. Should not worry about customer service. No, Freddie, my issue was it was a big issue. And the support referenced me to the CEO. It's not me who wanted to do that. It wasn't me. It wasn't my decision. Oh, Kathleen upgraded the thing to hodler. Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't remember exactly what that did because nobody ever purchases that. But I'll make it work then. Thank you for the support, Kathleen. Thank you so much. Hey, and by the way, should I also just go and make my things freaking clickbaity as can be? For example, the channel here, I'm sometimes thinking about it, man. This is it works, I guess. Look at this then. Just like top 10 Alcon exclusive pick with a face like that. Maybe I'll just grab a face from the interwebs and just use that from now on. Maybe that would be smart, huh? Because there's 4,000 people watching. And then we are just here. Once we have 650 people. Once more, I'm still really grateful for everybody, though. Don't get me wrong. I still really love every single one of you. You beautiful pieces of, I don't know what else I should say there. Let me be smart. Let's not say anything else before I mess up and offend somebody. You're all beautiful. Let me put it like that. You're welcome. Thank you, Kathleen. He hates on XRP the most. Who hates on XP the most, Tristan? Okay, and somebody asked, how much XP are you guys holding? It's still, once more, really smart to never disclose your XP holdings. Never do it. Never, never. Not even for, just never. Now, I can't think of one scenario in which it would be smart to share that information. There's nobody out there who needs to know. There's nobody out there who should know. Keep it for yourself. Don't give somebody more than they need to have. Ran is the biggest XP hater. I don't even know who Ran is. Ran Nooner, you mean? That guy? Travis says, your thumbnails are good. Flashy, but not trashy. I mean, yeah, I guess so. I like him, personally. It doesn't do the best, but I do like him. I do like him. Maybe I should look into making it better eventually as well, huh? Same for the titles. I'm not good at that. You know how much time it takes me to think of those? It's ridiculous. Because I'm just thinking, sitting there like, ooh. But for example, Moon Lambo is like a god at those. I got to give it to them. Got to give him a little thumbs up for that, because that stuff is smart. He's good at that. I'm a little bit too dumb. Your issue with Binance or some exchanges? So I have one small issue with Binance, which is that which is also the reason why I use Prime XBT for most. With Binance, the biggest problem is they often go down when things get busy. So I like that about this platform. With Nexo, the problem is their support is really strange. So if you have a real question, they don't know. They're not going to know. Nobody's going to ever know for you. And with bitrue, the bigger problem is they don't reply really. As I just said before, I had a couple of issues. They never really reply, but it's the one I use, and I've never had an issue in terms of my money. I only have an issue in terms of that the support is a little bit odd. Kathleen says, need assistance getting out of Coinbase. Is that a question? You mean you need assistance? You need help on that? Or what? You can let me know. I'm not sure what I could do for you, but I mean, maybe somebody else in the chat knows. Yeah, we're still sticking with the prediction though, guys. We know where we're going to be going eventually. We all know it. We all know it. Oh, we all know it. And I'm hoping that it's not going to take as much time as they predict. Because if you kind of make, I don't have a ruler here. I'm going to use a fall here. Let me quickly see. So it's about, oh, it's just about, okay, 1/3 of a fall. Let me put it like that. This is exactly 1 year. So this basically means 2022 is right around this area here. He's predicted this to happen like a little bit before middle, maybe like end May then or something like that. About $1.70 per XRP. That's still, that's really slow though. If Coinbase is going to relist, we'll have it nearly instantly, as anybody could already guess. What else could kind of happen? I guess Coinbase is the one. We have those 3 weeks in weekly increments, where the next week we have thing number 1. Let me quickly see what you guys wrote about that. Week 1 we have Mr. Garleyhouse and Chris Larson's motion to dismiss, April 12th. Next, then we have John Dean's motion to intervene, April 19th, and then we have the motion to strike Ripple's lack of due process and fair notice, Thursday, April 22nd. I'm excited for all of that, though, to be honest. I'm just waiting, chilling. Just a little side note, this has nothing to do with XRP whatsoever. I just watched a video of some guy jumping off a small bridge, just not really too high, into water. And I think he broke something because I don't want to say it too loud, but he swam really weird, and I'm scarred for life by that little video, because I'm like, I just saw it like a couple minutes before starting the stream. I was like, damn. Okay, Kathleen says, I have a Ledger Nano S. I'm hesitant to load it. Not like me at all. You know, the only problem with a Ledger is that it's really simple to, I guess, be scary, be afraid of it. Where you have complete your own control. You have control all the way. And you're going to have to manage everything, and you're going to have to take that thing with you. The only thing I find really annoying, I would say, is that if you're going to go, let's say, across the world, right? You're going to make a tour. If you have an account on Binance, an account on Coinbase, whatever, pick something. You can always just take your account with you because it's online. There's no thinking involved. If you have a ledger like that, you're going to have to keep your ledger on your freaking side. Otherwise, how are you going to, send money? So that is the only annoying part, I would say. But if you live in one place, you don't really have that issue because you can just store it away, use it whenever you need it. And as long as you keep the majority of your crypto there that you don't need to move, you're good. And you just keep a small amount, for example, on Coinbase that you might want to move or might want to sell. If there's crypto that you want to sell within a couple of weeks, I would not really recommend people to just take it off. I would say keep it on there. Because, a Coinbase or something like that, that's the least likely to actually scam you or make sure that you don't have money anymore. A Binance, I would say, is kind of a second. But Ferdy, I think my issue is mostly fixed with time already. The only problem, just DM me, I'll tell you the problem. It's not really a problem too much anymore. The big problem is already fixed. It's just a convenience thing now, but I'll talk to you about it. It's just a little bit annoying. Huh. Hey, also, just be real with me here, yeah? I'm gonna read all your comments right now. What is a way I can make my videos better? I'm just asking you guys because you're watching. I see you guys all the time here. Let me know just one thing. Well, how can I make them better a little bit? What would you like me to cover? Would you like some other altcoins? Would you like me to cover any other part? Would you like more about the price? Less about the price? What would you like? And Kathleen says, I'll lose it. Yeah, the risk of losing a ledger is there. You have, of course, the backups, and you've got to back it up properly, but still, it's always there a little bit. And by the way, Ethereum is really freaking expensive right now, man. Holy smokes. It is insane. I don't know if you guys have tried to send Ethereum just now, but it's freaking dumb. It's really stupid. Okay, Joe says, we are long-term holders, but how would you suggest taking some profits right now? I think you mean right now, yeah? What exchanges should I use to sell? The exchange you use to sell is completely up to you. You can use anything you want. I don't really care which one you're going to use to sell. Pick it for your own. They all have different fees. Look it up. I'm not sure. But which one, when will we sell some? That depends on when you bought in and what your ultimate goals are. I'm not selling anything because I don't really care. Whatever crypto I'm going to get right now, whatever money, it's not worth it. So I can take some profit, but it's not going to change my life. So just wait till it's really a life-changing amount, until I'm really there. Do you think XRP is going to be used as a global currency? If so, do you think XRP is created to gain more control of people on a global scale? I don't think it's created for that purpose. I actually think they just wanted some decentralized currency, basically. Bitcoin was really kind of stupid, so they made an XRP, and then they decided to build a whole model around it, so the whole Ripple thing. Is it really with the idea to control people in mind? I don't think so at all. Could it be used as a global currency? Well, obviously, I think so. It's already a global currency. You mean a world reserve currency? That's a different question. Or you mean a quantum financial system type of situation thing? That's also a different question. Yeah, Joe O'Reilly. Your situation is really specific, so I can't answer your question, man. I don't know. Okay, you said change the chart. Let me see. Okay. Use butter because butter makes everything better. Keep up the good work. Other topics than the same thing that B. Brad, DAI, Moon Lambo covered, just more diversifying the space. Fun little story. I started this stuff earlier than they all did. So from that perspective, they copied, So I would say, okay, better chart technique plus education. Yeah, that's a possibility. One improvement be a green candle chart live XRP, preferably maybe bounce around, but a green and red candle chart. A green candle chart, live XRP, preferably maybe bounce around, but a green. Okay, I have no, Olivia, I have no idea what you mean, because this is a green and red candle chart. Use butter. Why does somebody say use butter? And I would like to see your opinion on Binance Coin and Chili's. Binance Coin, I've already said a couple of times before, I hold that like crazy. I've held that for a very long time, held that. I'm still extremely bullish. And Chili's, I made a video on that recently. It's an interesting coin with with potential, but it's a little bit of a bet because of the whole NFT realm. And though, no, not the NFT realm, sorry guys, with the whole fan coins. I'm not really a fan of fan coins, but hey, that maybe there's a whole market for it that I'm just not too aware of. Brandon D says, please someone look at the XRP rich list. It shows more than 50 billion in wallets. This could be huge if it's more than escrow now. Really? XRP rich list. To be honest, there's also Jim McCaleb's XRP, which is already excluded. No. Let's quickly see. Where can we view this? Okay, here. In accounts, excluding escrows is 52 billion. But this includes, for example, I think this includes everything, huh? This includes Jeb McCaleb, Chris Larson, everybody's XRP. So basically just the difference is the escrow then, or what? I'm not exactly sure how much is in escrow. I think it's just the difference here. Okay, but I'm taking your feedback once more. I'm just taking it all in properly. When are we listing on Coinbase? As soon as, I mean, what can I say? Well, let's hope as soon as possible. What do you think about Pundi X? I don't really hold too much of it, but it's a good coin, mostly for the profit potential. There's a good idea in there. Talk about your exit strategy for the bear market. I don't really have a really proper exit strategy, to be completely honest. I am sticking with this for a very long time. I don't really care about a bear market. I've been with crypto for so many years, guys. I'll just hold through to the freaking end. I don't really care. Ash says, great stream, Dusty. Have a good day. Have a good day, my brother. A little bit less video with more news. That's a difficult one. Less video, more news. That's hard. Dusty, where are we meeting up on a vacation after this cycle? That's, Joe, those are the real questions. Where are we going to be meeting up once XRP goes to the moon? That's the question. That is nice, Joe. Those are the questions that I was waiting for. Where are we meeting up? That's a good one. I like that. I like that. Momo Shiki says, is it true SC was just joking about the lawsuit? No, that is not true. You think they're joking about a lawsuit like that? Ooh, you're a little, ooh. That is not true. That is definitely not true. Okay, it would be nice if you covered the Flare network also, Dusty. I've said it before, I'm not really too happy with the Flare network. I'm not really too happy with Flare because I think it's kind of dumb. But the Flare finance part is, I guess, pretty cool. XRP might be key in the Great Reset. Okay, let's see. Videos on other coins. XRP every day is getting boring. Okay, Mark, I'll get that definitely for you. But what coins would you like then? I've seen somebody say Chili's. But there's also a big question because there's a ton of people who do love XRP. What up, Dusty? What's up, Jimmy? What's up? Happy birthday. Less video and more sugar muscle. I'll chip in and buy an island. Maybe we should do that, huh? The biggest crowdfunding of XRP just members, and we buy an island together for a couple of weeks. Non-stop partying. Yeah, the Maldives, beautiful white sands, and great accommodation. Yeah, it's all. Those are the funny questions, huh? But we're gonna have to wait for that for a little while as well. What about, I think about holochain? I do like it. There's still a lot of profitability in that one still too. Do you have a video on how to transfer wallet to offline wallet? Thanks. It's a really difficult thing to video because it's like a 5-second process. So I'm not actually sure what I should do there. Then I would have to maybe do like a review of the ledger. So or what? Because it's like a 5-second process. It's just sending it to the address. I mean, what the video would be 10 seconds long. What do you think about VeChain? Big holder, big fan of VeChain. The only island I'll be able to afford is in the middle of the slough in the farmer's field, okay? Damn. Maybe some low caps for the new people, Dusty. You know, low caps are good for everybody, but it's also a difficult one because there's more risk attached to it. So, the guy with the Bitcoin address says, Alex Cobb will always have double money than you people. Respect. No idea why you said that, but all right. Secret XRP Island released coordinates to owners only. Yeah, that could be smart. Why is this guy going crazy on Alex Cobb? Are you a fanboy? Which is the best wallet to keep your XRP offline? I personally use Ledger. A link is down below. It's what I personally use, but I don't know if it's the best. I just use that. Ripple now owns less than 50% of the total XRP. No, I would say no, because I think this only includes excludes the escrow. This does not exclude Ripple's actual holdings. They still have a couple billion themselves, I believe, and you still have, for example, Jed McCaleb and Chris Larson inside this list then too. So that would leave about, let's say, 40 billion or so for the people still. So, is it really that good? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much this has increased either, so I can't really say, to be honest. ZIL. I'm really big. No, I don't want to say I'm a big fan of ZIL, but I am also bullish on that one. I do like it. Dusty, what do you think about Trezor? I've never used it before. I don't use it. I'm not really too happy with that. A lot of people talk about Harmony 1, but I haven't looked into it, so I'm, as of this point, not really bullish on it because I don't know. 3 Ripple owners can print new XRP, though they own 60%. Nobody can print new XRP, so I'm not exactly sure what you mean with that, Kathleen. They can't print new XRP. If XRP worked, meet you guys with Mia Khalifa. And if XRP worked, I will meet you guys with Johnny Sins. Okay, interesting. That's their personal accounts, not Ripple as a company. But that might matter because they're also going after Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson, so that might matter. And Ripple as a company, I still believe has more than 50 billion then because they also have a big personal wallet for XRP. Do you own any unstoppable domains? I hold a ton of them. Yes, I've talked about that before on the channel. That's why I have the referral link as well down there. Because I do like it. I do like unstoppable domains. I do like them all. Pundi, what's your thoughts? Pundi I like, but not like enough to hold a ton of it. I just think the swap might be something profitable. And yeah, it's already done good the last couple of weeks. I used to hold a lot of NPXS years ago, but I kind of stepped away from that. Because it took a long time to get their point of sale thing going through. Watched the video yesterday about that. Could have misunderstood. Thank you, Dusty. What Ripple can do is get money out of escrow every month, which is 1 billion. So they could kind of keep that if they really wanted to. They don't have to put it back. The 100 billion XRP is the cap, so there's never going to be more than that. They can't print more, so that's not possible either. I don't really know what exactly we're referring to then. Maybe you're talking about the validators coming together to decide that they should have more XRP. What they could do, what the validators could do if they came together is actually make it so the escrow is gone. Stuff like that is possible. There's a lot of things which are possible if there's consensus, but you know, those are all kind of doom scenarios or really strange ones because I don't think that's going to happen in any scenario. What do you think about Anchor? Not a holder personally. Modi bought 1 billion XRP or something like that. Who is Modi? AGI is the future. I'm not sure exactly. It didn't fall dramatically from 110. Shows it has hit its gains without speculators. I would say XRP is just really moving as we would want it right now. Like perfect movement. If the price was going up like crazy right now, it would be odd because Bitcoin is not going up like crazy. And XRP didn't fall down. That's what we wanted to have. So we're in a really good position right now. And by the way, make sure you press the like button if you are enjoying these videos. And also, once more, I wanted to hit 85.5 today in the video. We are at 85 point. Let's see how many subscribers we at right now. We are at 85.37. So make sure you press the subscribe button. Let's get there, guys. In this stream still. It's really easily possible. The pi and the B. Those are all just, in my opinion, those are all just dumb promotional cryptos. They don't really have anything going for themselves except for just being something that people like because it's for free. But is Pi legit? I don't trust it personally. I don't really think it's profitable. I don't think it's really good. So I would stick away with that. Stick away from that type of stuff. I think it's pretty dumb. Yes, Mark says, what do you mean, Dusty? The swap on Punny X was so stupid. I sold as soon as it went live, and I'm glad it's down 30%. So the swap was known for a very long while. So from whenever it was announced to when it was kind of going, getting closer, the price went up like crazy. So it was a really nice thing. What do you think about XDC? I hold, but I'm not, too extremely excited about Xinfin, because I'm thinking it's not really. I don't think America's too happy with that technology, But hey, that's also just. I haven't really looked it up too far to know. Under $5, I say a buy on ADA. ADA, definitely going to keep buying that for the longest time. I don't really care to just buy it at any price right now. It might be a little bit overvalued for this current situation, but I think in a couple of months, the network is going to upgrade so much that I think it's, again, going to be really worth it for a couple of dollars, maybe $2 per ADA. Pi mentioned something about being on mainnet or on testnet now. I'm not actually sure. I just know Pi is really, it really doesn't do anything. It's so dumb from the essentials. It makes no sense. So Pi, if you're really a big supporter of that, you're most likely really early to crypto, or really late to crypto, or you don't have any crypto, you don't have any money, because it really doesn't make a lot of sense. Freddie, you're actually, to be honest, really correct. I didn't make a video about that. I'm kind of dumb in the brain. R3 uses XDC, and there's actually quite a lot of use for XDC. I kind of remember now. I remembered that I was a kind of a non-believer before that happened, and then I made the video. I was like, ooh, this actually changes the game a little bit, and I decided to buy a little bit more. So I'm a little bit bigger of an XDC holder just after that. I forgot about that. True. To be honest, I don't look at my entire portfolio every single day, so I kind of forget what coins I bought more of. I'm trying to update it now on Patreon every so often, but still, it's a little bit hard for me to keep track of what exactly I bought and what exactly I sell. Is XLM a sleeper? I would say XLM is okay. If you like XRP, it's not really strange to also like XLM. They're really similar in technology, quite similar in operation, but they're really different in terms of the projects on there, for example, and the leadership and the ideology. Once more, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's get 19 more going. Hey, if you press the subscribe button right now while you're watching, we can get to 85.4 thousand. Just a couple more people sub. I think it's possible, easily. And let's get to 300 likes, guys. Make sure you press that like button right now if you're watching. It just helps out a little bit, like, why not, right? We should be able to get to 300 likes. We should be able to. Okay, now you guys are just all talking about different coins, man. This is different. I should have maybe titled the video a little bit different. This is a completely different subject. Altcoin discussion. Yeah, no, there's just too many coins here to cover now. There's a ton of coins in this chat box. Damn. So, okay, Mr. African Guru says, what are your thoughts on the GateHub XPL Ledger wallet? I don't have any thoughts on that. I'm not sure, man. To be honest, I'm a real simple type of guy. I just, the coins that I like, I've liked for a long time. If there's a new coin, it's usually brought to my attention because a lot of people are spamming it, or I'm seeing it as some different YouTube video. But that's all just coincidence. It could also be just I'm seeing the title, or some guy emails me about it, or see it in Discord come by. I'll look it up a little bit. If I like the real idea behind it, hey, sometimes I just buy in. Sometimes I do that. And once I buy in, I know a little bit about it, right? Okay. But very often I don't really look further into it. Hey, Roth Boss, XP gang, back at it again. You're here every single day, huh? Same for Lemonhead. You guys are here every day. That's crazy. The real supporters. I know a lot of you guys are in the chat too, but I don't know. Lemonhead, of course, is a member, and Roth Boss always comes in with the $5. So those names are a little bit easier to remember like that. You can always see them like flashy. They always like to stand out a little bit. Can XP be bigger than Bitcoin? Theoretically speaking, yes, it's possible. B-Rush says, what about talking about the coins that are going to be the backbone of the financial system? XP, XLM, XDC, HBAR, QNT. That's all debatable because you don't need all of those coins. Literally, one of them could do most. So again, you're going to have to kind of pick winners there. For example, VeChain is in a completely different ecosystem, but it's still really solid. Dust, you need to buy a house in Toronto. A shack is $1 million. I need XP to blow. Let's go. let's hope, brother. Let's hope. Yeah, don't worry about it. Says Danelle Dixon is the CEO of Stellar, and she's sits with the IMF. So you know she's going to be promoting XLM all day. I don't know if she's going to be doing that, but you do know that there's a lot of legitimacy to the project then if you have such a high-ranking individual. However, the same thing can kind of be said about some of the guys over in Ripple's team, though. All these crypto projects have high-ranking members, so that's also not a real big ubber. I'm eating tacos. You know, I'm so fucking hungry, dude. Man, I gotta find myself something good to eat today. It's another happy day. XRP is still at around $1. We living good. We living good. Things are happy. Where you guys are watching from? I'm seeing a couple people talk about Toronto houses. Where you guys are watching from right now? Roth bosses, you should make an orange hat with your XP logo. Instant cop. Why an orange hat? You know what? Somebody else asked about the stickers. I'm going to get stickers going. And also, I got to kind of get, what was it now? Maybe like a phone case or something like that going. Maybe people would like that too. I'm not sure. Because personally, I'm thinking, oh, why would somebody ever want that with my logo on top? That would be strange. But maybe people like it. I don't know. It's really odd for me to think about that. I don't feel as if people would like that. But then somebody asked about the sticker. I'm like, maybe it would be cool. I'm not sure. Altcoin happy hour. Where's the music, Dusty? I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe I should. Every time XP goes above $1, I should be like, you got to pump it up. You got to, no, yeah. But I should be looking into how to make music come under the stream a little bit. I should look it up. I'm just a little bit of a newbie at streaming. I'm not too good with that yet, but I'll get into it. Don't worry about it. Dusty, GSX, still waiting for that. Still waiting for updates. Still nothing too crazy happening. They told me, I think, April 18th or something like that. Something's coming up. So I'm waiting for that, I guess. BNB. Yeah, I'm really into staking of BNB. Canada, Jamaica, Saudi Arabia, Malaysia, Dallas, Texas. Hey, got a lot of diversity. Not as many people answering the question as normal. Oh, never mind. I should scroll up a little bit. Estonia, UK, Belgium, Germany, France, Aussie, Quebec, Canada, Norway, United States, UAE, Scotland, Clearwater, Florida, Belgium, Toronto. Alex Cobb is your boss. Why do you say that? Amsterdam, Australia, Wiltshire. Is the IMF open for live stream viewing? I'm not sure about that. No 20. Brazil. Jimmy, I'm in Forest Hill. From Wakanda. Hey. GTA. Ontario, Los Angeles, Malaysia. All right. Oh, it's really diversified. Pretty funny. Can we get into Coinbase IPO? I'm not sure. The IPO is in like 5 days or so, but I'm not sure how that's going to work, to be honest. XRP chooses his whole mixtape with XRP songs. Lol, they're actually good. All right, that's nice, man. Good for him. Hex, okay, I don't know that crypto. GSX, okay. Titletown in Wisconsin. Hey. You guys are crazy in the chat box. Man, we've already been streaming for 1.5 hours. That is crazy as well. Whew. Okay, so another little question is, how many times have you watched the stream before? Because I know you guys are often tuning in. A lot of you guys I see your names. But how often? Is it like the third time you've watched? Second time? First time? And also, do you watch the stream back? Like, all the information I gave at the start was really relevant, but now we're just kind of I don't know, kind of chilling a little bit. Why this unknown crypto with over 600% gain in 3 months might still explode? This is about Elrond E-Gold. I hold a little bit of this, but I don't actually know too much about it, to be honest. This type of stuff is usually something I would cover on 5-Minute Crypto, to be honest. So if you're into this type of stuff, let me know. I might just post more of that on 5-Minute Crypto. Here's the link to that. There's no link, but you just type it in 5-Minute Crypto, you'll find it. It's my second channel. Eric says, I watch every single day, my man. All right, good to know. Let me quickly see. MMVV is a freaking liar. It says 10th time. That's cap, because I don't think I even have 10 streams. Coinbase IPO's direct listing, no prepaid price is going to be the price of on the launch. Okay. Lemonhead says every day. I know that, Lemonhead. Sean says, I've watched all of them. Okay, that's also big support, brother. Roddy TF says 3. I also see you with some crazy questions, so I know. RT says first timer. Oh, really? Bendo says, I've been here every day. John May says, America. I didn't understand the question. Let's see. Whenever I'm working. Okay. I mean, that's okay. That's not bad. Let's see. Dep Nation says first. The Mr. Rudemeister says first time. Okay. Paul says third. WV. Check out Go Chain, Dusty. No, I'm not gonna. Maybe I'll check it out. I don't think I will, but maybe. I'm still in my robe. Okay, that's good to hear. I don't know what time it would be for you, so maybe that's strange. Maybe that's good. Sean says third time. All right, good to hear. Like 10th live stream, you're lying. When we go to the moon with XRP, I call shotgun. All right, that's good to hear. Most of the time, if I'm awake. Yes, Mark. Yeah, that's good. I watch every day, Eric. You guys are, hey, that's good. Visuals the second live stream too. Christy says first. Mika says second or third. All right. Jan de Vries says, when XP will be booming, you all think. Let's wait for it, man. Let's wait for it. The Potter Files says third time, and Daniel Johnson says second time. All right. All the top 5 pro XRP YouTubers should do a stream together. You know, I don't think a stream like that would be smart. It would be better to do a just kind of a podcast. But would you guys like that? And then who? Because I can get a podcast going. I can get a couple people together. But I asked this around October, and the only people I think who denied were DAI and BC Backer. But this is once more when they had significant. This is back in October once more, so BC Backer had less subscribers than me, and I think I was on par with DAI, but they don't reply. Or at least BC Backer said he couldn't do it, and DAI said nothing. So, but the rest, all others that have asked, were down for it. Even Bearable Bull, and a lot of the other guys. So it's possible. But there just needs to be some demand for it. If you guys want to get it done, it's possible. But let me know. Let me see what you guys are saying. Thoughts on TRX? I do hold TRX. I like TRX. I like it. Hey, Dusty, do you stake any of your crypto? Most of them. Whenever I can, I will do that. I do like these stakes. I do like staking just because it's free freaking money, you know? Why not? Dusty, you know I'm out here every day. I mean, Tristan, I know that. I'm fairly new, but it pop whenever the notifications show up. That's also good. This video didn't have a notification, though, I think. For most people, at least. Dusty, do you think now is a good time to buy XRP? It depends on your strategy. If you're risk averse, might not be. If you're into just trying it out, then yeah. Okay, I'm just checking you guys' comments right now. A podcast would be good with you do-it-yourself big boy crypto. Yeah, but then it's possible. But then I'm also not really the big podcast guy, so I've never done that before. And should it be like a weekly thing where I just do one podcast every week, or should it just be where I do it on this channel and I'll just do one every so often? Just no real no real schedule to it. Because maybe if I'm I could also make a second channel for it where it's like a kind of a podcasty channel. Neil says live chart on one screen and Minecraft on the other while listening to the stream. Damn. Okay, that's the good life. That's the good life. I trust Dusty to pump now. I mean, what? I like a podcast with you and Brad Garlinghouse. That's gonna be difficult. I don't know how you get these bigger guys to actually, how you contact those PR guys either. But I'm gonna see what I can do then. I'll try talk to Bearable Bull again, see if he's actually down for something. Might work. I'm gonna try it. That's the biggest one that you guys requested just now. Okay, I can get it. I might be able to get that done. I'm gonna hope at least. I think he's a good guy like that. I think it would be doable. XRP Chiz with the bullish content. I haven't really ever spoken to XRP Chiz, so I'm not too sure about that. But I can also write that down. Okay, Brad Kimes. Okay. No. Okay, I'm going to write it down. I'll just see what I can do. Hey, guys, if you still haven't done so, make sure you press that subscribe button. I know a lot of you guys, it's your first time here, but if you had enjoyed it, let's press the subscribe button. We're 5 subs away from 85.4 thousand. And it's just the goal is to get to 100,000 before June. I don't think it's really possible, but maybe. So just make sure you want more support, help out. Maybe it's going to be possible. We need quite a lot of people then, though. But maybe it's possible. Maybe a little bit of support. Let me see how much we need then. We have 85. Okay, let's go 85,390. We need 14,000 subscribers and still in a couple months. To be honest, I think it's going to be really possible, but somebody says, XP, did you stake all your XP? Definitely not. If I go quote unquote stake, I usually do it for on bitrue, but it's not that much that I go for. And you and Brad Kimes are my most watched YouTube channels. All right, Justin. I'll also go then talk to Brad Kimes. I've also not really spoken to him, I believe, but I'll get that fixed. So it's Chiz, Brad Kimes, and the Bearable Bull. So I'll try get that going. So should I do one-on-one then, or should it be like two at the same time? What do you guys think? And should I make a different channel for it, or make it a podcast on here every so often? That also depends. If I'm gonna make it a big thing, I should do every week on a different channel. If I'm gonna make it like a one-time thing, I should do it on this channel. Okay, Eric Coach says one-on-one. I don't understand how you only have 500 people on a stream, and then there are people like Crypto Rover with more people. So annoying guy, and yet he has more than you. Not fair at all. I like you. I think because he trades live, people like that. But I think 500 people is still a lot of people, so I don't think it's really a bad thing. I'm actually still amazed that there's 500 people showing up. So, I mean, it's just the way you view it, man. I personally think it's really crazy that so many people show up. But I think if I went for a notification, we could have about maybe 1,200 people in. But then the question is also like, yeah, is that really? I mean, it doesn't really matter. No, not too much. And also, he calls it emergency Bitcoin update price target for Bitcoin. Yeah, we could also call it something like that. Emergency, and people will really press a lot quicker. But we had 700 and something people watching just now. 720. It's all good, man. I'm always happy. Okay, you guys are saying one-on-one. Somebody else's discussion is 3 or more. 2 at the same time, different channel. Ooh, okay. I'm going to have to think about that then, because this is not really conclusive. You guys are all saying a lot of different things. Check out Energy. You'll be impressed. I might check that out. So once more, just quickly shouting it out a little bit. There's a Patreon if you want to know exactly what coins I hold and what coins I am buying every so often. XRP, I still think will be doing good. At least, again, that's my own personal idea about these motherfrickers. Odd number, staking on bitrue. Well, I just, if you go to bitrue, you'll figure it out. I have a video on the Patreon, but damn. I've also made a couple of videos here on the channel before, I think. It is the Power Piggy. That's the one I usually use. Once more, there's a link down below for bitrue if you're going to use it. If you're going to use bitrue, then use the link. Why not? There's still a little bit of a cup and handle still, huh? It's still there. Zoop. Zoop. Okay. I'm going to check it out then. I'll check out what I can do in terms of podcast. I'm going to have to think about that because I'm going to also make my life a lot more difficult. If I'm going to make I'll do it on this channel. That might be smarter. I'll just do it every so often. And if we really push it through, I'll make a different channel for it, you know? But for right now, I just might have to make it on this channel. I think that would be really a lot better. Otherwise, I'm going to also have the problem of that people are going to have to tune on over to the other channel. I'm going to make everything more difficult for myself. If you know what I mean? If we're going to make another channel, it's going to be extra work, extra managing, extra thinking. If I just make it on here, it's going to be easy. Right? Because I could just, I don't know. I think it's going to be a lot simpler. But I might make a little bit of a poll on it. If you're watching right now and you don't know where to contact me or talk with me about anything, you can always do so on Twitter. I try to reply to as many people as possible. Or Discord. It sometimes works. And no, I do not use Atomic. But yeah, that was it for today's stream, all right? I think tomorrow we're doing another one maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really there's definitely videos coming up. The stream I'm not yet sure for. But we'll see, all right? Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. See you guys again really soon again. What about an Alex Cobb interview? It's not really on the schedule. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna look into it. All right. I'm gonna think about whether or not it's gonna be on this channel or a different channel. I will get it done though. It's gonna be coming up, and I'm gonna ask the variable bool, which I think might work, and we had breadcrumbs and chiz. I'm gonna ask all of those three. Yeah, I'll check it out. Thank you guys all for watching. See you all again in another one, and have a really enjoyable day, everybody. So yeah, once more, thank you all for joining the stream. It was crazy.